Hello, I'd like to speak with someone regarding a case that I have.
Okay,
Well,
are
okay,
you
so
the victim, defendant? How are you related to the case?
both. The
Okay, let me go
defendant,
ahead.
it's regarding a false arrest.
Let me go ahead and transfer you to a sergeant. 1 moment.
Okay.
Office, please hold.
Yes, I'd like to speak with a live person. I've been transferred around, not getting anything resolved for years. And I leave endless voicemails from multiple calls not to get returned. It's suspicious because I call all over the United States and the same thing happens. But my cell
Let
phone
me put you on
provider
hold. 1 moment.
threatens the police, and the police come intervene when I try to report it. Yes, may I have your name?
My name is Investigator Davison.
Okay, may I have your badge number?
Man, what is this in reference to?
Are you upset about something? Do I know you?
Do you know me?
Yeah, can I have your badge number? I'd just like to know who I'm talking to.
My badge number is 410.
410. Okay, yes. I was trying to see why I'm being told to contact an attorney to figure out why I was not allowed to go to court on my false charges. And I don't understand why the DA would not assist me in figuring that out, why my constitutional right to go to court was taken from me on multiple false arrests. I came in person, but they called the bailiff on me because they couldn't provide answers. And I thought that was kind of like tampering with evidence, committing a crime. If I'm at the DA requesting to know why on multiple false arrests, my constitutional right to go to court has been stolen from me and taken away, which is against the law, why would the DA condone that? And why would the court tell me to talk to my attorney? The attorney can't tell me why the court did not allow me to go to court.
I don't think anyone would stop from going to court. That's your right. If you want to go to court, you can go to court.
I mean, even if I don't want to go to court, that's a requirement to go to court. If I didn't want to go to court, it's still a requirement for me to go to court. But I don't understand why the DA in person would not want me reporting that and call the bailiff on me, and why the multiple calls I make on my phone, parties keep covering for it. I would like a resolution and to know why multiple false arrests, they denied me of my constitutional right to go to court, why I got handcuffed at the FBI and at multiple police departments trying to report this, and at Texas Rangers.
Ma'am, I have no idea.
Okay, well, this is the district attorney. I thought it was your responsibility to figure out what was going on and press charges against whoever denied me my right to go to court on these false charges. Why would the DA deny investigation for that? And why would the court that I called on my phone tell me to contact an attorney? That didn't make sense because it's the responsibility.
I don't know why they told you to contact attorney, ma'am.
Well, this is a district attorney, so I would like you guys to investigate why they were so criminal that multiple different false arrests, they violated my constitutional right to go to court. And then if they weren't doing that, they were scheming, saying that I wasn't competent to stand trial when it was on camera footage, me trying to report that a bus almost got ran over by a bus to Cedric Bivens at DART trying to do a complaint. And then in the middle of me doing the complaint, panic for my life because these bus drivers were playing games would allow me to catch the bus. What he did in turn was arrested me. And I'm not quite sure why they violated me, put me in isolation, denied medical treatment, reg, and a whole bunch of other different things people wouldn't believe. But right now we're discussing why the DA is refusing to investigate why my right on these false arrests has been taken away from me to go to court. Why would the DA remove me and refuse investigation for those crimes?
Ma'am, the district attorney does not do investigation. That's the police department's job.
The police department doesn't investigate themselves. So the district, I'm not quite sure why the district attorney would uphold the criminal activity behind these cases. I thought that your requirement.
Do you have a complaint against a police department?
Yeah, and I don't know why you would cover for the crimes and be dishonest.
Okay, if you have a problem with if you want to file a complaint.
No, sir, you're not understanding. I'm reporting some malfeasance regarding my case that you guys are covering for.
Okay, but you keep talking about investigation. We don't do investigations.
Okay, so if I'm reporting crimes regarding my case, who investigates that? What is your responsibility? What is your responsibility as a district attorney?
To prosecute cases.
Okay. So if there's evidence that someone has made false statements to get me get me charged with a crime, you guys don't investigate that?
No, ma'am. You would make a report to the police department.
They're tampering with evidence. I don't know why people keep sending me across the board. I thought that it was your responsibility to uphold and see if these charges are legitimate or not.
Now, if someone filed a complaint with the police department, they file a case with our office, then we would take it to trial.
Okay, it's hard when I keep getting arrested and sabotaged education and bailiffs remove me trying to cover for crimes. How am I ever going to do it? I've already did a complaint to multiple DA people with the DA, and they keep sabotaging it, hanging up in my face and not calling me back. Ending the call when I tell them my life is in jeopardy.
If that's the case, you need to contact Attorney General and file a complaint.
I did call Attorney General, and they were playing games too. I'm not quite sure if it has something to do why the police removed me trying to report my phone was hacked at AT&T, and why they want to investigate these suspicious calls. Why the Department of Justice was playing games, and why CPS couldn't find 30-something reports that I made on my phone. Maybe it has something to do why the police department was guarding AT&T. Because not a lot of people know that the highly evolved identity thieves can hack a network and counterfeit calls, and you can be thinking that you're calling one location and then you're calling another one. Most of the population don't know that's possible. So you can easily people would think that that's a mental illness because they don't know that that's possible for people to do that. But when you call all over the United States and people keep covering for crimes that happen to you, then you get suspicious. And then plus, with police guarding AT&T to make sure you don't report to AT&T the suspicious calls. And then Metro PCS and every other provider that I've had refuse investigation and cover for the crimes, which is criminal. Maybe there is something suspicious that's going on with these phones, my phone, that multiple parties are getting away with because no one would believe it's happening. So I don't really know if I'm talking to the district attorney, and I don't understand why they would call the bailiff in person.
I have no idea, man, why they call the bailiffs.
Okay, well, if I'm reporting all of this chaos to you, are you sure you're not covering for it? What is the solution that I had multiple false arrests and people were so corrupt that they didn't want to incriminate themselves because they know I talk? They just stole my constitutional right away from me to go to court.
I said, ma'am, if you have a problem with the district attorney's office, you need to contact the Attorney General.
Okay, I don't understand why you're refusing me the right to investigate it now and report it. Why aren't you giving me solutions now on why the district attorney allowed for multiple false arrests for my constitutional right to go to court to be taken away from me?
I cannot resolve something if I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, you're the district attorney. Look it up. I can hold.
No, ma'am, I cannot hold on this phone because I got other things I have to do.
Okay, so this is what's suspicious about the call, because first off, if a citizen is reporting to you that their constitutional right to go to court has been taken.
And I just told you, there's nothing I can do for you.
Well, I don't understand why I was reporting to another department of crime and they told me to talk to the fire department. And why the court told me to talk to the attorney. It's like people are sabotaging my progress and playing games, which is criminal. You have a responsibility at the DA to investigate these false reports and do something regarding it.
Ma'am, I just told you I have other calls.
It's been going on years, sir. I hope someone gets down to the bottom of why this is happening. Do you know why they made me leave? The District Attorney Family Violence and Child Abuse Division made me leave, pushing and shoving and denying me services to get to the bottom of this man I believe is railroading me, abusing government resources to do so. Why would they deny me any advocacy or support and be rude? And then when I ask what happened to my protection orders, say I'm not telling you nothing. Are you guys? Am I targeted? Because I don't understand why everywhere I go they're handcuffing me, violating me, and covering for crimes.